about you, but I am obsessed with Acadia. Hi, I'm Laura, and these are my favorite spots. First and foremost, stop in Portland and get some donuts. Holy Donut is right off the freeway, and their potato and vegan donuts are out of this world. Next, where do you stay in Bahaba? To me, this is indisputable. You have to go camping at Blackwoods. The campground is so convenient to everything. Plus, this place is very dog friendly.
Winnie's at her campground. She's pissed.
For $30 a night, you can't beat it. If you're feeling adventurous, take the trails right up to Cadillac Mountain. This is a pretty long hike. You gain almost 1,500 feet of elevation, but very slowly. My sister and I kind of felt like our legs were gonna fall off. I don't really know, maybe I'm pretty out of shape, but this was intense. When you start seeing rock, the beautiful granite like this with all the lichen on it, that's kind of when you know you're close to the summit. Once there, I mean, it's gorgeous. Look at this. And the hike down is even prettier. See that? Yeah, right there. That's Sand Beach. Everyone goes there. Personally, I love it there. But let me show you the one I like even more. Get your mutt in the car and get out on Park Loop. And keep climbing until it starts getting absolutely ridiculously beautiful. And just keep going past Otter Creek, around the bend, until you get here. I'm pretty sure that's Cadillac Mountain. Right, Wins?
You ready to go beach?
There's so much seaweed here. I love it. I actually read recently that some guy in Maine has a business selling seaweed. What a bad dog. If you're looking for a different perspective of the park, you have to get over to Bar Island. The tricky thing here is you need to go at low tide and kind of watch the tides closely, because if you get stranded out here, they have to send a boat out to come get you. And here is the cool spot you walk to. It's actually property of the National Park Service, so it's kind of a little extension of Acadia. And if you go kind of off the beaten path, there is this amazing birch forest. In the island, there is a mile-long hike you can take to the peak. The path itself isn't that amazing, but the view of Bahaba is so cool and unique. And I actually found the walk back to be even more beautiful, because you get to see all the old mansions from back in the day when all the Rockefellers lived here that kind of dot the shore. And there on the left is that super fancy hotel. Here, the sand is actually made of little pieces of shell. So here's their view from the hotel. A little secret I didn't find out about until my second time in Acadia is that Park Loop goes a lot longer than you think. If you go almost to the visitor center, you can see Bar Island where we just were. How cool is that? Another thing about Park Loop is that it is just dripping in rocks. Huge chunks of granite line the road. The truth is, Jordan Pond Loop is worth it. It's worth the hype, undoubtedly. But if you're looking for a more challenging hike where you can actually gain some height and get some views, you need to do Bubble Rock. You gain almost 600 feet of elevation, but very quickly. Once you get there, you get to see the boulder that, like a lot of things in Acadia, seems to come from Bangor, Maine. I've never been to Bangor, but apparently it's the place to be. If you want to dine like the Rockefellers, get over to Jordan Pond House. This place is so historic and cozy. I love it. Apparently back in the day, people used to ride their horse and buggy here and get the popovers and tea. Don't miss out on this homemade strawberry jam. Yum. A local told us about this fishing shack hidden in the park. She wouldn't give many details at all. All she said was that this adorable 100-year-old man owned it, and if you find it, you find it. From our tour, it's pretty obvious that he lives off the grid. He had set up pretty much like a wash station outside where it looked like he was pumping seawater.
Next level.
We saw a random car pulled over and just decided to follow them, and this is what we found. The minute you walked up, you could hear the running water bubbling down the hill. Here it's a natural spring that runs right into the ocean. They claim it's like one of only a few places that you can actually see fresh water run into the ocean. Just be wary, although it is so beautiful, under these rocks there are tons of black spiders. I didn't really get any shots of it because they creep me out, but you know, just keep your shoes on. If you're looking to get some adorable pictures of you and your mutt, head over to Otter Point. This is probably one of the most famous spots in Acadia, and I think while you're there, you might as well do the whole ocean path. Check out Otter Cliff, Thunder Hole, Sand Beach, and if you're up for the challenge, Beehive. This place is so quaint and charming. One of my favorite things to do in Acadia is Jordan Stream Path. This path follows all along Jordan Stream, which is honestly straight up out of a fairy tale. Waterfalls, bubbling brooks, and mossy rocks. It's no wonder that this is where Rockefeller decided to build the carriage roads. Although when you're on the path, it feels like you're completely removed from the park. Actually, the carriage roads run parallel to you. One year I really want to walk along here at Christmas time. Can you imagine? Soon you will come upon Cobblestone Bridge. This is the oldest bridge in the carriage system and my personal favorite. While you're in the area, you might as well go check out the carriage roads. Man, are they something else. And if you want, you can even follow the stream all the way down to Long Pond in Seal Harbor, which is where we're going next. Just kidding. We're not going to Seal Harbor, even though I wish. We're going to the Acadia Terraces and Thua Garden. Joseph Curtis designed the Acadia Terraces and then gifted them for the quiet creation of the people of this town and their summer guests. There are two little rest areas along the way. This is the first one. And as you can see, all the beams are hand hewn and all the stonework is original. What a fun little lookout spot. Keep climbing and eventually you'll make it to the second little lookout. The view is better from this one, and clearly it's a popular carving spot. Later on, the Rockefellers came in and preserved the lodge, terraces, and garden for many future generations to come. This is Northeast Harbor. And I look like a tour guide. Be sure to check out downtown Bahaba. I haven't done that much shopping around here, but I love the Rockin' Art Shop, and next time I really want to go out on this windjammer. There is a little walk called Shore Path you can take that hugs the coastline. Look at all these porcupines. So that's all for now. Until next time, Acadia.